Hi, I'm Maggie. Welcome to Experiments in Crafting. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Loops and Threads Joy DK. Loops and Threads is the Michaels House brand, which means you can only get it at Michaels stores. And this yarn, Joy DK, is a DK weight yarn, as the name suggests. That means it's a number 3 yarn, which is particularly exciting because DK weight yarns are pretty hard to come by. Primarily in the US, we only see them here as baby yarns. You can get DK weight yarns at local yarn stores and in indie brands, but as far as the big box brands go, you really don't see them almost at all. Joy DK comes in 100-gram balls in the solid colors, but the striped variety only come in 85-gram balls. It's kind of annoying because the balls are not significantly different in size, and 15 grams is just at that cusp where you can sort of feel that they weigh a little bit different, but not quite. And so when I bought these, I did not notice that they were different sizes, and I didn't even notice until I got home and was looking at the tags. And I noticed that this one says that it's 85 grams and 232 yards, where this one says it's 100 grams and 273 yards. Other than that, they're the same yarn. They sell for the same price, which is probably why they used less here. This yarn probably cost them a little bit more to produce. They recommend an H hook, which is probably just a little bit bigger than I would recommend for a DK weight yarn, but that's their recommendation. One of the really nice things about this yarn is how many colors it comes in. The solids come in 14 different colors, and the stripes come in 7 colors, giving you a total choice of 21 different options, which is a huge line to just start out of nowhere with. 21 color options is pretty gigantic. One of the really nice things about this is it's baby weight, or DK weight, but it doesn't come in just baby colors. And I did realize that after I bought this and worked this project up, the colors that I chose are sort of baby colors and available in most baby yarns. Some of these like light purples and light blues. But the yarn does come in black. It comes in like a coffee color. It comes in a bright red. So you have a really wide variety of colors to choose from, and a lot of colors that you don't see in normal baby yarns. It's really easy to get light purple and pink and light blue and white in baby colors, in baby yarns. But getting some of those bright, vibrant colors is pretty rare in a number 3 weight yarn in the US in like a big box store. So that, I think Loops and Threads is really filling a gap in the market that a lot of people would like to see filled. The pattern that I chose to work up is the Enchanted Rose Cowl by Rachy Newin Designs. It's a paid pattern, but I think it's totally worth it, and I will leave a link to it in the description below. It has these really nice textured sections. I did make a video where I showed how I blocked this cowl around a pillow. And I think it was worth blocking because it opened up these crisscross sections really nicely. However, you can see that the acrylic didn't take the block like a wool would have, and it is curling at the edges. But really, that doesn't matter all that much because when you wear this cowl, you're going to wear it bunched up like this, and it's really not going to matter if the edges are curled a little bit. So I think overall blocking it was worth it. It gave it a nice finish, and it opened up my stitches pretty well. Other than the strange decision to sell these as 2 different size balls, I was really happy with this entire product line. The color variety is fantastic. It feels like a really nice high quality acrylic yarn. It worked up really nicely. I think it blocked well enough for an acrylic. And I'm really happy with the way the cowl turned out, and it worked up really well. The closest competitor that I could come up with is Caron Simply Soft. Simply Soft comes in a million colors and is 100% acrylic. It's widely available everywhere. The problem with Simply Soft is that it doesn't have a real hard twist to it, and it tends to come apart and pill really badly. I don't think this yarn is going to have that problem, and I haven't noticed that it sheds or has any of those negative qualities that you see when you work up with Caron Simply Soft. It also was not a splitty yarn when I worked it up, so that was really nice because some acrylics can be when they feel this soft. If you have any questions about this yarn, leave those in the comments section below. If you end up making something out of this yarn, I'd love for you to share it with me on Instagram or on Facebook. You can find me in both of those at Experiments in Crafting. If you like this video, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching.